This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
A burrito going in.
Though by Soul, unique backstabber of sorts. I believe that was 2 feet to the spine. Unique offense from the Women's North American champion Sol Ruca now with a few valuable moments to re-strategize. What the hell?
Oh, baby!
Oh,
what the hell?
She didn't get all of that.
Welcome, everybody, to Didn't Get All of It, your favorite wrestling podcast that is back 2 weeks in a row. Can you believe it? We're back to normal. That's crazy. I'm one of your hosts, Paul. This week on the show, we have so much stuff to talk about. Did you know that Nixon Newell and Alize walked out on AEW? We're going to talk about it. Tons of other news. An insanely good week of wrestling that all of our hosts were at in some form or fashion, except for myself, which means I should introduce everybody. Joining me first, he was at Raw. It's Cody. Okay. Also here, Pro Wrestling Noah.
I played basketball earlier today for like the first time since middle school, and now I'm like the tiredest I've ever been. Also, I fell down.
Basketballs don't hold grudges.
Speaking of basketballs, the B stands for basketball. It's B-Rob.
That was my favorite intramural sport. Go figure.
Also, here's a crazy one for you. We got another host this week joining us from our sister podcast, and you know him from Utlimo K-pop Demon Hunters. The K stands for Kaz.
I actually lettered in basketball. I have a letterman jacket for it. So I was actually good at it.
You have the tall.
How old are you?
What letter?
B.
The R one?
B for basketball.
How old am I?
How old are you? You have to ask the question.
Too old to be having a Letterman jacket.
Well, I don't just wear it. It's just in my closet.
This is wearing it going to elementary schools. You guys read any good emails lately, speaking of elementary schools?
Well, speaking of Letterman jackets, small child got her Letterman jacket for academics. She got big brain, so they gave her a coat.
They give them out for big brain now, not just brain rattle.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't they give her like a beanie or something for her brain? What's a coat going to do?
That's a good point. Or a helmet.
B stands for brain.
Letterman helmet.
A Letterman helmet. They should get that to football players.
Giant R on it.
Speaking of helmets,
don't say that.
A lot of people got big mad last week because of how our ads were, and we're not going to do that this week. So
you know what? We're going to double it and pass it to the next episode.
We're going to do 3 times the amount. No, we're going back to normal with our ads because I listened to it and I didn't like it.
Right after this break.
Now, if you thought our show was hard to listen to before, it's a little less hard this week. Unfortunately, we're all a little less hard to listen to.
And this has been brought to you by Blue Chew. Go to bluechew.com and use promo code Dick.
We're never doing Blue Chew ads here. I don't care how much they pay us. We're not doing boner pill ads.
They don't work. I mean,
what?
They don't taste good at all. I've been chewing these things all night. What else we got? If you want to support the show, especially if you really hate ads, a great way to do that would go to fatal4pod.com. Click the Patreon link at the top. Sign up. $3 a month helps us a ton. It pays for the show to exist. It gives you ad-free episodes and gives you access to the Discord, where if you want to hang out and chat with us, we're there, and you can do that. Most of us, not Cody. And if you want bonus content, that's only $5 a month. And I don't think people understand. If you're not a subscriber to these things, you don't realize how much shit you are getting for such a minimal cost.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much stuff. Like this week, an episode called The Spooky Boys came out. We've been talking about this for over a year.
Yeah, since the last Spooky Boys.
It exists. There's entire other podcasts that exist there just for you, more of us. Do you want to listen to us watch Ryback eat food? You can. We record it, and it's there for $5. I'm just going through this right now, looking at all of the episodes that have come out this month. You've gotten 1, to 2 episodes of ad-free Ultimo Dragonboll. On New Japan, or didn't get all of it, Japan, on excursion. Patreon exclusive. 2 episodes of didn't get all of it ad-free. Wake Up It's Feeding Time where Ryback eats steak turds. A Spooky Boys, and another ad-free episode of Didn't Get All of It Japan. That's a ton of shit all this month.
Wow, that must cost at least $45.
Nope.
What?
It costs like a little more than 10 cents a day.
That's crazy.
That's way less than a cup of coffee.
Uh-huh. And then it might be less than 10 cents because we had no more pennies.
That's true. They took all the pennies. Only in Trump's America.
We're coming for you next, Nichols.
Whoa!
You, Nichols.
Hulk Hogan! Come for you, Nichols!
I like
Another
how I
thing,
prompted that.
while I'm talking about giving us money, do you love merch? Do you like wearing shirts, for one? Or even hat? We sell
I'm
shirt
wearing
and hat.
one on my body right now. The shirt.
Yeah.
That is.
Fatal4pod.com. Go to the shop at the top, and you can check out all of our merch.
Some
Mostly
of you
just
is
show
a
logos.
some of you is a requirement to wear a shirt, so would be beneficial to all of us if you purchase one of ours.
We also did drop a new design last week that is worth checking out and even worth buying, honestly.
Yes.
If you are a true didn't get all of it sicko, there's a great shirt there for you. Go check that out.
Haha, yes.
Buy it. It also comes in hoodie form and shirt with a pocket on the front form.
When the last
People
time
like
you wore a shirt with a pocket on the front?
I hate t-shirts with pockets.
Dude, I love t-shirts.
Yeah,
with
I'm
pockets.
opposite. I love a pocket.
Yeah.
For what?
Like, what
put
do
in
you
there?
put in it? What you put
What's
in
wrong?
it?
What's wrong with the
Nothing.
pocket?
I just think it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a t-shirt. How does a pocket make it look good? Just you got a pocket on your shirt.
Yeah, I wore one a couple days ago that had a pocket on it.
But do you put anything in it?
No.
Yeah, like, have you ever been walking around and there's like a little bowl of candy with like some little fun-sized Snickers in there? And
No.
you go, ooh, I want one of these, but I don't want to eat it right now. So you put it in your little frocket.
No, it's
You
like
eat it
if
later.
you're walking around, it was just Halloween.
Yeah.
You ever walk around and find candy at someone's house at their front door after you knock on it?
If you put something in that little ass pocket, you can't do anything functional because soon as you lean a little bit beyond 35 degrees, it's falling out of that fucking pocket.
How many times are you leaning that far forward?
Well, you got to pick up stuff off the ground, off the couch. I mean, you lean more than
I'm not
you think.
dropping stuff, B-Rob.
You can't
I
do
don't have to
yoga
pick
with
shit off the ground.
something in your shirt pocket.
Also, are we not all picking stuff up with our feet?
Ew.
Kaz
I-
got some
I-
grippers.
I regret saying this immediately.
Kaz got the Marina Shafir feet.
Yeah.
First of all, some of us can't pick stuff up with our feet because we don't wash below our knees.
Yeah, Paul.
And Noah and Cody.
What? No, wait. No,
No,
I've
no,
been
no,
very
no, no,
vocal
no,
on
no,
this
no.
That's just how we
podcast
do.
No.
about scrubbing my entire body.
Yes.
How dare you?
Yes. Noah's an ally.
We know
I
Noah
also-
doesn't like day, but
Yes.
I also scrub Noah's entire body.
And Noah talk about he doesn't bend down to pick up anything. Look, you seen them cakes?
all he does is bend down,
Yeah, he squat all the time.
lunges and squats.
I've been on the elliptical a lot
See?
lately, being very cognizant of my
Cake
cake
conscious.
status.
Yes.
I'm
You
doing
are the
something
new-
about it.
You are the
That's
new
not-
Dumpzilla.
That's just going to help.
Yeah.
No, it needs to get tight.
You're going to be handsome
He wants
Squidward
tight
of
cakes.
cheeks.
Yeah, it's large, but it's floppy.
It's in charge.
I need
Yes. I was going to say that.
Speaking of cakes, Cody, do you want to take us to the news?
Sure, why not? As teased at the start of this show, we're going to talk about Nixon Newell, formerly known as Tegan Knox, and her partner Miranda Alize.
I'm going to call her
Have-
Alize. I assume it's Alize, but Alize is so much funnier.
Is it? I have no
Alize
earthly
the
idea how to pronounce
sleaze.
it. Alize? I don't know.
We love
but
saying
either way,
Miranda Alize.
they walked out on AEW as they reportedly refused to perform in a scheduled match at the AEW Collision taping last Saturday.
Which we can tell you, it very much affected the live version of that show.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, interesting. I'd like to hear the inside there.
So,
because apparently they objected to the booking. They did not want to lose another match. They didn't want to lose to Tay Melo and Anna Jay.
mm-hmm.
They claimed that this was because it was 3 minutes and they thought they all deserved more, which I don't think they're in a position to say that at all, considering they just got there a week ago.
I mean,
it's Tegan Knox, I like Tegan Knox. She's like undeservedly one of my favorite wrestlers. And then no one knows who the fuck Miranda Alize is.
I do.
So, yeah, they went in there big time. Who is she, B-Rob? Tell us. How do you know her?
Well, she was down here doing indies or whatever. It was like way back. I think she was just starting out. She was doing some stuff with a New Texas Pro or New Texas Pro adjacent, somewhere in that tin can over there on Avenue B. And I think she might have did some stuff with Booker T. So early on, I seen her, and I was doing the Random Realms with Rob heavily or whatever. So I was reaching out to people trying to get interviews and everything. And granted, by this point in time, I've had people from the television series The Chi, Michael Jai White from Black Dynamite fame. I mean, I've had people on my pod like that for free. So I reached out to her since she was just starting to get a little buzz, and I asked her to be on the pod, promote herself, do the things. And she's like, sure, I could do that for $40. I was like, no. And
who are you that you think $40 for?
I was like, I'm legit trying to help you get your shit out there. You want to charge me? I was like, I'm struggling too.
That's the cost of a John Cena shirt.
Maybe
no, it's
if
less
she'd done
than the
this
cost
podcast,
of a the shirt.
I would rather
people would know who
John
she
Cena.
was, other than girl who walked out on AEW booking that she's desperate. Like, this is the biggest stage she's ever had.
I refused to talk about her professionally after that, because like she had some skill from what I saw at the time. She was even in the inaugural ROH tournament, I believe, whenever Roxanne was the inaugural ROH champion. So I seen her around, but like after that, I was like, nah, fuck that. Something about the attitude or just like the arrogance of it all. I was just like, nah, fuck that.
Wow, you're telling me that this wrestler has attitude, the one who walked out on her second week with the company because she didn't want to lose a match?
And then, like, what's weird about that is they could have got, like no shit, tons and tons of work after the fact because, like, y'all was at the live show. They do so much ROH, and they could have had so much of that.
I think there was more ROH than AEW.
Yes.
Yeah, there was way more than one episode's worth of ROH in that at that taping, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was a lot.
Did you explain already? How exactly did this affect your viewing experience?
Well,
being there live?
It was noticeable. We'll put it that way. So the match that they were in, they faced local wrestlers, Maya World and Hyon. Hyon, one of my favorite wrestlers in the indies around here so far. And they just trotted them out there. They worked double duty that night because after that, they rolled into ROH right after and they did another match again. So it's just like they had them there. They seemed out of place. A lot of the stuff didn't, if you watch the match, it just didn't really work right because they was literally threw in there last minute,
Right. Because the match they were like supposed to do was fighting Tai J, but then they did it in their place. And then right after that was the qualifier match for the women's Blood and Guts with Harley Cameron and Tekla.
Yeah.
And I guess they went to commercial break as they were, having this pull apart brawl, and then proceeded to just have security hold them both in the corner for the entirety of the commercial break. So the whole crowd was just like yelling, like we were hot because let's see him fight. And then they just held them in the ring for 3 straight minutes to the point where like the crowd was like yelling for the bell, like, please ring the bell so they can fight. We're getting bored.
Yeah, and then it's like mid that 3-minute intermission of them being held back by various local indie talents as security and referees. They just hand Harley Cameron a freaking microphone randomly, and she says like something fill the wrath, and then they take the microphone away and proceed to hold them back for another 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, which I'm assuming that would have been shorter and not felt so long had, you know, Maya World and local talent had to just like throw together a match at the last second.
Because like I feel like they would have got squashed. It would have just been a little bit longer, and they could have kind of like foregoed some of that holding period. But like,
right,
it was just like bam, 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 beat up, roll out, and then they did a little pull apart brawl, got them all in the ring, did all the shenanigans, and it was just like a bunch of bullshit.
It felt really awkward.
And I'm sitting there just like the whole time, because we had enough time to observe this, picking out all the local talent. I say, hey, look, that's Booker T guy. That's a Booker T guy. I see him. That's Exodus Prime. Look at him.
It's interesting. I did not know that Alize was a Booker T person. But according to this report, she was trained by Booker. And I know they both live in Houston now, based on following Tegan on Instagram. So I don't know. This seemed like a really bad decision for two people to make, and I feel worse for Tegan, who went on stream after and was very much like trying to be cool about it, while Miranda did the absolute opposite, including in the background. Like,
nah, fuck that, son.
If you, it's like, it's, first of all, I find it interesting that if you're going to call any women free agents right now, that you're calling Tegan before Dakota. That's an interesting choice for me, but they needed a tag team, and these two are a tag team, and you could probably market them because they have colorful hair and they are the way they are.
Colorful.
Right. So like, honestly, this just completely ruins both of their careers. They're never getting called back. And like, they're never going back to WWE. One of them isn't, because she's already said she's just going to stop wrestling next year, and they cut her and they didn't do anything with her in the first place. So like, this was the next best thing, and now they don't even have that.
And that's wild for Nixon. That feels weird saying.
She got a bad influence.
Yeah, it's wild for her because she is so good, but I kind of also don't blame her, I guess.
I think she used to be
good. Yeah, I mean, in NXT she was great.
I like her, but she doesn't have the intensity that she used to have.
That's the thing. I think maybe she's just tired of her legs exploding, and honestly, I don't blame her.
Unless it's with her partner.
She was good like 3 injuries ago, maybe.
Yeah, I remember when she was first coming up over in the UK when I was watching Progress, and she was great. But yeah, the injuries just killed her.
Well, it's a good thing that you can burn bridges in wrestling.
Yeah, because you can always rebuild them. Like, our next news story, Chavo Guerrero has rebuilt a bridge with WWE, as he revealed in an interview this past week that he has signed with the company and he's going to be helping with AAA.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. He speaks Spanish.
I'm kind of surprised that he ever left in some form or fashion. Like, he kind of seemed like a guaranteed lifer.
But, wasn't he with TNA for a while?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't.
Oh, yeah. He was there for a while.
The only thing I'm remotely excited about with this news is the possibility to play to play as Kerwin White in WWE 2K26.
Released as a My Faction card.
Yeah.
It's like you can unlock it for 50,000 faction points.
That's easy.
Is it? Okay.
It is not. You get like 100 per match. It takes fucking forever to unlock anything in that game.
You don't have to grind,
I got a credit card.
No, that's not how I do it at all.
You got to teach
also
me
in the news.
I've been playing that.
Credit card debt is on the rise in this country.
Yeah. You just do your logins every day. They give you free stuff.
Speaking of video games,
Ooh.
is it easier than the new maps on Battlefield 6 where I get fucking murked as soon as I spawn?
Oh, dog. I've been playing that all this last weekend.
Those California maps suck so much.
Dog, I found the method. I know what to do. I understand it now.
I understand. I just don't play that map. We should. I want to play.
Yes.
I have not played that game yet. I've been too busy playing Spider-Man for the PlayStation.
Yeah, you should.
About time.
The first one?
Welcome
Yes.
to 2020.
I
Welcome to
cannot
2018.
believe it took me this long to play this game. I legitimately think it's the greatest video game of all time.
Just
it's
wait
up
till you
there.
play the other two.
It's genuinely one of the best.
It's really
Like,
good.
I
It's a really
I
good
love
video
the
game.
Miles one.
Blown away. I'm blown away at the gameplay, just how smooth it is and how fun it is to just web sling and like. Oh,
Did you
it's
ever
great.
play Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2?
Yes. Well, GameCube,
Okay,
but yes.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
It definitely takes me back to the swinging controls in that. Very good.
Yeah.
That was the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was definitely
Great
the thing
game.
they were pulling the most from was that game.
So you guys are a bunch of swingers?
That's what they say.
Cody, if you do want to start Battlefield, the learning curve to get any good is very difficult. You have to spend some time.
Good. Oh, good.
Yeah, I figured it out.
I mean, even then, it's like they give you like the shittiest weapons that do the least damage.
You gotta,
just
you
have to
gotta
get
level
merged
up.
for like 10 levels before you get anything that's decent. Fun game, though.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'll play with you, B-Rob.
Yay.
Not tonight, though. We have to watch Ryback. Ooh, Chavo. What else?
Any of you guys gonna want to go to Chicago?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well, how about you book a flight for next February? Because WWE announced that Elimination Chamber is heading to the United Center in Chicago, February 28th, 2026.
Chicago in February. No better time to visit the Windy City.
So obviously going to be headlined by CM Punk. Does he walk into a chamber match with the title, or
Sure.
does he lose it before
think
then?
so.
And he's trying. To
I don't
make his
know who
way
he
back?
loses it to at this point.
Logan Paul.
I don't know. I don't know what we do, but I really want Cody and Punk at Mania. Like that is such
Yeah,
a
that's what I wanted.
massive match, but like, how do we get there? They both have the titles right now.
Unification match.
I feel like Cody needs to lose the title.
And then challenge for the world title.
Yeah,
But who would Cody lose to?
because why not? His daddy never held that one either.
Aleister Black?
A whole new story to finish. No,
I
not
thought Dusty did hold that title. I don't know. I don't know anything about Dusty.
I mean, he was a booker, so he probably held it at some point.
They love putting this cup in the dishwasher on NXT.
They need to do another
Does-
Dusty Cup, honestly.
Does the current World Heavyweight Championship retain the legacy of the previous?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Like, in other words, have Gunther and Batista held the same title?
I think so.
Maybe. I'm going
Or
to go to their
is this a
official
whole
website
new legacy
right now.
that starts with Seth Rollins?
I'm going to the official website right now.
I'm going to the unofficial website, Wikipedia.
And how does WCW factor into all this?
I can't imagine it does.
The WWE Heavyweight Championship established from 2023 to present, so probably not.
Yeah, I guess not.
Nope, because it's a brand
Because
new
it looks
title.
a little different.
So then, Dusty definitely never held this one because he was very much dead by 2023.
He was Dusty.
DED. Dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, the World Heavyweight title that you speaking of, Cody, was from 2002 to 2013.
Right. Something else about this. I'm glad that the show is going to be in a regular arena also. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting kind of sick of stadium shows.
Yeah.
Like,
They look
for Mania
cool,
is
but
one thing.
For every show, it's too much.
Yeah, it's just too much. And, like, the crowd's never as good as a raucous arena because it's too big. It's just too echoey. I don't know.
I do like a SummerSlam in a field. Like a baseball field. It's a good look. It'll also be nice to see Chicago after Riyadh's Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's right. Jeez.
You know what's weird? I want to talk about this because every time we see a commercial for it, I'm confused. But like, is there anything about Riyadh season that looks interesting? Like, who's watching that and being like, I gotta fly to Saudi Arabia so I can go to Pokemon Go World?
Well, pretty soon you want.
Matt being like, how much does the ticket cost?
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like you're asking the wrong podcast host.
I just, it looks like a bad Universal Studios.
Well,
And we have those here.
I mean, like I say, I'm
not gonna
pretty
lie,
soon
I don't
you
know
won't have to
what
worry
it
about
is.
going there.
What is Riyadh season? Is it a location? Is it
I think it's a theme park.
a time of
And
year? I don't know what it is.
The marketing for it's really terrible. They should buy a marketing agency if they want to figure out like how to reach Americans. But
Also, I
yeah,
would
it's
like
hard
to. I would like to proudly say that while I was attending Monday Night Raw this week, they aired a Riyadh season commercial in the arena, and as soon as it ended, I very loudly booed, and other people joined in. So,
They do that all the time.
let them know.
That and Hogan stuff.
I mean, that's not going to stop them from doing it, but it feels good.
I don't know, man. Hunter was out there. I feel like he
You might
looked
have
at me
heard
and
that
was
one
like,
boom and like, you know what? We should
gotta
turn
rethink
down
this.
all this money. We should turn down this ungodly amount of money. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is, and from what I can tell, it's like it almost looks like the island in the WWE video game, where it's just like
okay, I googled it. It's a massive annual entertainment and cultural festival held in Saudi Arabia's capital city during the winter months.
Is that also like the Mr. Beast thing is part of that?
God, sure.
This is all so easy. Like anyone, I don't know. I know people are like, don't take blood money. Don't take blood money. If they called us to do a podcast at Riyadh season,
First flight out, baby.
yeah, like you
guys
know
have fun
that
with
check.
that.
You know
for yourself.
You know that check. How much would it take for you to go do it?
You know what? Fuck you, because I'm going to get all that money. I'm going to come back here, and then like probably about 6 to 7 months, ain't nobody going to fucking remember. It's just going to be over with and just like...
It's just on to the next crisis. Meanwhile,
$10
my
billion
house will be paid for, and Noah will still be in his apartment being like, I should have fucking gone to Riyadh season.
Listen, me and Will said multiple times, if they'd like to sponsor Ultimo Dragon Ball, we are available.
Mm-hmm.
Do they like Dragon Ball over there? I bet they do.
Probably.
It's not to like. I like listening to it, even though you guys have been talking about Frieza for fucking ever.
Well, guess,
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball.
this week is the last one.
Oh, I'm 5 episodes behind. I did not realize there's so much more ahead of me.
This week is the end of the Frieza saga.
You hear
I'm in
about
the
this
middle
guy,
of,
Frieza? He's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of Vegeta Van episode.
Yeah. And like I was saying earlier,
cool.
it's not going to be too long to where you won't have to go to Riyadh or whatever because they'll be here because they done bought all the shit.
Well, yeah, and they came here once during 9/11. Twice, actually.
Oh.
Almost
Should
3.
we take a break? I want to get the sponsorship deal. I have to edit that
We'll be
out.
right back.
They're like, no, we know what we did. Oh, no,
Wait,
we didn't
no,
talk
we
about...
We can
The
talk about
big
the most
news.
important news. Yeah. Save the biggest news story for last. My most anticipated film release of 2025 just became that much more anticipated with the news this week that Roman Reigns and CM Punk are voicing the Zebros in Zootopia 2
Electric
in
Boogaloo.
theaters this month.
Wait,
November
what?
26th.
This movie comes out this month, and they just cast them?
No, they were cast
No,
a long time ago.
yeah.
They just revealed them.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's already done, animated. They've already recorded their lines. They're in the movie, and it comes out in like 2 weeks.
Dang.
And I am
Roman
very
Reigns might have to show up to promote it.
Roman and Punk play zebra buddy cops.
Yep.
I hope they get a spinoff.
Oh, that'd be so great.
That'd be pretty fun.
And I hope it's like the other guys. But they're zebras.
A Disney
It
Plus
just
series
sounds like a
with
fucking
Roman
AI
Reigns and
commercial.
Punk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I won't be seeing that, but that's fun.
What? Whoa, hold on. Have you seen Zootopia?
No.
What is wrong with you?
It's
Yeah,
good.
neither
Why
have
would
I.
I see Zootopia? I haven't even seen The Godfather. Why would I fucking see Zootopia first?
Well, one of those you should.
Zootopia is better than Godfather.
What?
How dare you?
Zootopia is the greatest animated film of all time. And I
That's
will.
crazy.
Better
Cody,
than Soul? Not
I
true.
love Zootopia.
Have
That
you
is
seen
crazy.
Rockadoodle?
I will fight you.
Have you
on
seen
this.
Chicken
it is
Little?
The perfect film. It is the perfect film.
Better than that little bear that everyone likes who's British?
I haven't seen Paddington, but that doesn't count. Only he's animated. The rest of them are real people.
They're not real. Hey, speaking of
They're not
animated, I have a problem for Cody and, I don't know, maybe Kaz and Noah. Neither of you guys have watched the latest episode of The Chair Company.
I have.
No.
I watched it today, in fact.
I watched it last night.
Because I thought it was a little interesting that no one had anything to say about the end.
I feel like Tim Robinson's comedy can be abrasive
It's shit.
to some people. And this episode,
I am the abrasive one.
I feel like, is one of the most abrasive things he's done. Like by the end of that
The
episode,
was
I was
amazing.
just like,
the ending was shocking.
yeah, no, the episode is amazing. But like by the end of it, I was just like, what the fuck is this TV show? Like what
I
the
said
fuck
that the
is
whole
happening?
time.
No, B-Rob, you haven't seen nothing. This is like out there shit. The best part about this show is the subreddit is like everyone coming up with theories about what's actually happening. And I don't want to be a theory guy myself. I don't think anything is out of the ordinary. This is just the weird shit that he does.
Yeah.
But they're all like, he's dreaming. Maybe he died and this is him like reliving things wrong.
That's the
And I'm like, that
laziest theory
Everybody
crafting. That's
loves
No one
Jacob's
believes that
ladder.
he's just a
theory
weird
crafting.
fucking guy making a weird movie or TV show.
First of all, Paul, we know you're not a theory guy. We've heard you on this podcast for years.
Yeah, that guy stinks.
But I've been watching it with my girlfriend, and we both talk about how I think it's like I think he just very much has either
Autism.
OCD or maybe a little bit of autism.
As a human or as the character on the show?
The character,
Both.
the character.
Yes.
And it's just like, it's just like about how bad those like things can put you down a rabbit hole and
Yeah.
have yourself spiral.
The rumination, intrusive thoughts just getting out of control.
Yeah,
I love my
I
favorite
think
thing
it's a
that
genius show. I love it.
outside of how many quotes that I can't remember from every episode, the my favorite thing is how every episode has one scene that is just stimulus overload. Like the first
Yes.
episode or the second episode when he goes to the restaurant and everyone's like trying to kill each other at the restaurant. Or the last one where Mike's just listening to porn in his room. Like it's just louder and louder. And he's
The
like,
scene at the
crap, there's
bar.
barf in the scene.
I'm going to
does
stay
seem
and
like
play
he-
this game. These
It
girls
does
are
seem-
incredible.
It does seem
bar
like
is
he does
insane.
just slip like a I think you should leave sketch that was left on the cutting room floor, just like into the episode. Like that scene where he just walks in on that guy cheating with his wife
Oh, God.
was
What a
so
stressful
bizarre.
scene.
It just felt like so out of place, but so I don't know, man. It's a great show. B-Rob, I think you should really give it a try.
No,
I
thank
think
you.
B-Rob would hate
I think
this
B-Rob
more
would
than
like
I
it
think you
more.
should leave.
I think you would like it more than any. Yeah, definitely.
So wait, we're on the fence. We actually need B-Rob to watch it to confirm because Noah just said he thinks B-Rob would hate it more.
I think
And I
you
just said I think
more
B-Rob
than
would
think
like
you
it
should
more
leave.
because there's a narrative. So, B-Rob,
Interesting.
you have to give it an episode or two just to prove one of us right.
Yeah.
After deep consideration, I have come to the conclusion that fuck you.
Not as deep as Scrooge. We should take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about all the colliders are going to tell us about Collision and Dynamite. We're going to talk about the Blood and Guts. There was 2 Blood and Guts. There was Bloods and Gutses. Right after this.
Let's talk about Blood and Butts.
Yeah. Let's talk. Thank you, Cody, for bringing us back from the break. We experienced a lot of AEW this week. Of Blood and Butts, which was later in the week. But the first thing we experienced this week was Collision that me, Kaz, and B-Rob went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lovely evening. Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely evening. We ate burgers.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I was like, fuck the wrestling. I like that burger.
Yeah, we went to one of my favorite smash burger places, Bodega Burger. What was that, Kaz?
I was going to say I had the chopped cheese and it was excellent.
I was kind of upset by that because that's what I was originally going to go with, but I went with the burger because it was my first time there. And then when I sat down next to Cass and I seen this chopped cheese, I was like, fuck, I should have got that.
Did you get it the Aki way, Kaz?
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't know what that means. He didn't even get, did he? Yeah, he got the bevy though. He got the bevy.
That means a drink.
Yes.
Okay. But the best part of the burger is the fact that the burger guy.
Oh yeah,
came and was taking our trays and stuff, and
very attentive, very attentive.
Yes, yeah,
nice guy.
Good.
Nothing but nothing but respect for this guy. I love this guy.
Yeah, until he called Noah gay.
Because
I don't think he called Noah gay. I think he called the action that Noah committed gay.
So that action,
you guys were a throuple?
We're holding hands under the table.
We were. Well, actually, we were holding feet. No socks.
Yeah, Marina Shafir grippers under the table. The burger place was across the street from a comic book store. So I went across the street to get some comics because I got there early. And I got 2 issues. I got number 2 of Everything Dead and Dying.
Well, no, you got more than 2 issues, but go on.
Number 1 issue of Space Cadets, which are 2 like pretty cool like creator-owned series, like like from Image, and the other one's from Dark Horse, but they're like they're not big 2 comics. They're not like Marvel and DC. And he could tell that I got comics, and he was like, "Oh, let me see what you got." So I showed him, and he sees not Batman or Spider-Man. He goes, "Gay." I'm just like, "Oh." Okay. Like
I immediately flashed back to high school.
And I explained to him
and then Hillary Duff walked in.
Yeah, and said, "Hey guys, that's not cool."
And said, "Hey, how would you like it if he said that's so guy who owns a burger shop?"
And I explained to him that I read Marvel and DC, but through like the apps, through like the subscription apps. And then he went on a whole long thing about, he said it again and went on a whole long thing about how physical media is like way better than digital. And I'm just like, yeah, that's why I bought the comic books.
Like, I mean, he went on a tirade for real.
Yes.
Like this dude should have been doing work, but he was there getting on Noah about he should buy physical media.
And it turns out this.
Hang on, this man works here and is doing this to customers?
Yes.
He should be fired.
But he was so attentive.
You can tell that. He refilled my Dr. Pepper. It was very nice.
Yeah,
very nice young man.
Gay. Are you feeling Dr. Pepper gay?
A little.
It's a doctor. You're filling him.
Wow.
Why do you assume Dr. Pepper is a he?
No,
Yeah,
Dr.
wow.
Pepper is genuinely a woman on Married at First Sight, I think. Hang on. Stephanie.
What is that? Okay.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Things are becoming clearer.
First Sight. She can't hear me over the TV playing Elf.
This is like
Is Dr. Pepper in the room with her right now?
Stephanie is
on? Might be.
Yeah, Stephanie is his Alexa and shit.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. She's on Married at First Sight. Horrible show.
But yeah, it was just
what the
like
fuck that is.
he was just like every time you walk by, he'd be like, "Hey, you guys good? You good? Can I take that tray? Can I take that trash?" He was like, he had that manic energy, but he was very attentive.
Yeah.
Like I said, we sat on the roof, so we were on the second floor of this venue, and he took Noah's cup, went all the way downstairs, filled it up, and brought it back to him.
Very, very attentive. A lot of initiative. Just the one little thing about.
And you can tell Kaz isn't used to be treated nice because like the guy's trying to do the job and being very attentive, like we said, and he's like, "Can I fill your cup? Can I do something for you?" He's like,
I
"No,
didn't need anything. I was good."
I was like, "No, I'm trying to eat my chopped cheese."
I need to go
I
back to
didn't
that
need
shop
anything
cheese.
else. But this back and forth, I think, is what drove Noah to drive into oncoming traffic as well.
Yes,
I did accidentally almost go down a one-way while I was following behind Kaz, but I corrected myself, and I went back and followed him.
Yeah, I looked in my rearview mirror. I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
That's fine. Everything's fine. No one honked. No one's traumatized. We're all okay.
Shockingly.
yeah, for real. I mean, you can't stay at a freaking green light for a nanosecond without getting the fucking horn blasted at you and shit.
Yeah, especially in this town. But yeah, then we went downtown to the Bayou City Music Center.
Hang on. You took a left down Shepherd and you're not supposed to?
So yeah,
I did that. I think the first time I went to Alma Latina, I did that shit, and I was terrified.
Can't do that. Shepherd's one way for a long time.
I don't live here.
I don't live there either.
Well, I need more.
I've never been there, and I didn't screw it up.
Yeah, because you can read signs.
Yeah,
There is no signs there. It's
Noah's too
construction.
busy reading gay
There was
comic books that he bought.
there's absolutely a one-way sign on that.
There is not. There was not. Not at that section.
There was.
Not where they were doing the construction. No,
there absolutely was. Because
you're a liar.
Because I almost turned down there and saw the sign.
We talk about
He
somewhere
opened up
else.
his eyes. He saw the sign.
We talk about somewhere else. Not there.
All right, enough of this. I'm only running
Anyway.
back and forth between rooms to chime in.
Then
we
we
went
got
to
to the show.
Yeah, Bayou City Music Center. Great seats, B-Rob. B-Rob
Yes.
picked out the seats in the upper section. Almost
Center.
like completely center with the ring and the stage. And also, the venue is small enough where pretty much any seat's going to be a good seat, but these were especially good seats, I think.
And then they had the unique setup to where like they didn't have the hard cam to the left or the right of the ring. They had it on the ramp, so everybody had to come down the ramp to the ring, then turn around and face the ramp to do like their poses and all kind of stuff, which worked out in our favor because we had individuals like Maya World and Sky Blue and a variety of other. But he was. we talk about cheeks, but yeah.
Which B-Rob has pictures of all of them.
What?
Of course.
Hey, I do not.
Speaking of cheeks, real quick, so sorry, I hate to interrupt, but I legitimately have some breaking news here that is going to make Paul run into the room.
Jeez, so
Okay.
much.
Per
I'm still here.
Fightful Select, Joe Hendry has signed with WWE.
Let's go.
That's not. What a news story.
Sign his name and he appears.
Yeah.
What a news story. It's like, I thought he did that already. He's probably like, thank God I don't have to go to TNA anymore.
I mean, like, one of the most obvious signings ever, probably. We all saw it coming, but it is official.
That's good because Solo Sikoa doesn't want to lay down for a TNA guy.
Well, he
Meanwhile,
won't.
Chris Jericho's like, I love TNA so much. They have the biggest crowds.
LA Knight versus Joe Hendry is probably happening tonight.
We'll talk about this later.
Enjoy it.
Let them talk about the fun day they had eating meats and buying books.
Gay books.
But butts, books, and blood. That's what their
Bucket of
day
butt
consisted of. Oh, no, wait. You guys didn't go to Blood and Guts. Never mind. Sorry.
No. But
That was Collision.
I didn't
The
either.
prelude.
I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
you couldn't
Yeah,
or
you're
didn't
too
want
busy eating hot dogs.
A little
or
of both.
whatever.
I didn't want to. I had buffalo wings. I didn't stop working until like 7, and the place is over an hour away, so it wasn't even feasible. But
What the fuck? How big is North Carolina?
bigger than you'd expect, honestly.
It sure is. So
Once
many
I got here,
speed
I'm like,
traps.
everything's close, and I'm like, wow, this is like a long state.
So many speed traps.
Speaking of
Anyway,
things that are bigger than you would expect, the buns
Oh,
we saw
boy.
at Collision.
Yes. Yeah, Noah was there. Kaz. All the buns.
There was meat in the middle of them with cheese and onions. It was delicious. Anyway, yeah, Collision was pretty good. I had a good time. I would say if I were watching it on TV, maybe not the best episode of Collision,
But being
but
there.
I had fun being there.
Yeah, honestly, as somebody who doesn't watch AEW all the time, I had a lot more fun than I expected.
And we got spoiled with the match of Kyle Fletcher versus Ace Austin
Yes,
for
that
the
was
TNT
yeah,
title.
genuinely excellent. I had not really seen much of Ace Austin before, but they really tore the place down. The crowd was eating that matchup.
Good stuff. And it was kind of jarring as well because, like, you know, we there in the venue, and then they showed like the backstage interviews and the vignettes and everything. It's like we literally just watched this guy wrestle. How did he change clothes so fast?
Well, because, and you kept saying that during the show, but it's because that segment was taped after Dynamite the previous week,
Funny,
which is why he was in a suit.
that's like he changes so fast. And then they play a promo, and then the guy pop up in the ring. I was like, "What the fuck? What are we doing?"
Not even sweaty.
Yeah. Or there's an Okada promo, and we're like, oh, he's in Japan right now. That's not live.
And then, Will All Day got shoved in the face by FTR. There's another local guy, Booker T student and New Texas Pro guy.
Yeah.
So
You
that was
pointed out
fun.
a bunch of Booker T children who were also play fighting security.
Yeah, it's just hilarious. I was like, I know that guy. I know that guy. I know that guy. I know that guy. I was
you'll
like, he's
always know them as security because that's about where they're going to stay.
and I know that one guy is being depressed because he's not with Roxanne anymore.
No, Gino?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's sad about it. He's got a fire extinguisher they spray up his ass during his Indian.
Yeah,
I know, but like
fun.
his it is, but like his character is dark and emo now and depressed because he's been dumped.
Is he really? That's so lame. What a loser.
But like Gino been gone for a minute. You know, I think he had some injury stuff, and you know he probably coping with loss. But he also does a lot of training with the Booker T kids and everything. So he's got that in its back pocket, I guess.
Yeah,
Unlike Noah,
Gay.
who has cake in his back pocket.
that's true.
And
There
a
was
shirt
also some
pocket,
ROH
as we learned
on the,
earlier.
and it's true. We love a frocket.
You ever
There's
walk
also
by a
some
cake and
ROH
just grab a
in the
little,
show.
put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Like I said, they had more ROH at this show than AEW. So they filmed 2 matches prior to Collision, and then they did a whole fucking episode of ROH after Collision.
Yeah, and I
Where
got to
Tony-
see Hechicero in person, and it ruled.
Hell yeah.
I think that was the happiest Noah was all night.
I love Hechicero.
He ripped his shirt off and had another shirt under it.
He would just sit next to me doing the hand motions the entire
Yeah,
time.
he was. He was doing the fireball magic
Hell
shit.
yeah! I was pondering the orb.
Yeah. I mean, then like the ROH stuff that we saw was pretty good too. We got to see Lee Moriarty defend his pure title. We got to see the Swirl do some cool shit.
Certainly did.
And most importantly, Tony Khan promised us a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Supposed to keep that between us. That was a secret between all of us and Tony Khan.
Yeah, fuck Tony Khan.
Tony Khan, the same guy who said that Houston was one of the best places he's ever been, and he can't wait to come back, and then didn't for like the longest fucking time.
A long time.
And then he's like, "We're back in Fulshire."
Yeah, we're back in Rosenberg.
2 hours from Houston.
I'm so
I
glad
had to drive an hour and a half to get there. But he said, he said, I'm definitely looking into it. You know, the politician shit. I'm definitely looking into it. We're pondering, we're trying to put it down on paper, do some things or whatever. But what if I came back and did some Dynamite or some Collision before the pay-per-view stuff or whatever? But like, we're definitely thinking about it coming back here, maybe, probably.
Do another trial run.
Do another, yeah.
I don't even know where they'd run here.
What, for a
shit,
pay-per-view?
Yeah.
They better not do UT.
Toyota Center?
U of H, I mean.
But isn't that like one of those venues where WWE likes to do bullshit?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
They could
Like
do
they stake a claim there.
Yeah, like isn't that a thing where they like you can't run like 6 months after them or something?
Is that a thing? I didn't know.
I thought that was a thing a while back. I don't know if it's still a thing.
I heard something like that before. But all in all, it was fun times. I mean, got to see all the ladies, got to see that. Well, like I said, that TNT match was probably well worth the price of admission. But I mean, the atmosphere was fun. We didn't have the fucking prototypical goddamn dumbass fucking wrestling fans, which I appreciate so goddamn much. Cass can attest to this. As soon as we got in this bitch and the ring announcer, the little announcer came out there to hype up the crowd and talk about shit, bitches stood up. And I was like, hey, you paid money for seats. You can sit down and still see. Think about the people behind you. These are my exact
stand
words.
up and enjoy the show.
I said,
Now, I know what you're thinking. Did B-Rub actually say this or did he just think it? No, he said it.
I said this shit. Exact words, no paraphrase. I was like, and after I said it, nobody stood up the rest of the show, so I appreciate that. Except for the little kid in the corner over there. But he was having a good time. But it makes fucking sense. You paid for a seat. Sit the fuck down. Because I don't want to have to stand up.
You paid for a spot
have the people to stand
that
up.
has a seat.
No, you pay for a seat. When you buy the tickets, it say seats. It don't say standing room only. It don't say standing area. It say fucking seats. So
But sometimes you got to stand up and be part of the show and have fun.
No. Well, yeah, you can do that. You don't do it in the middle of the fucking match when I'm trying to fucking see.
This is
Goddamn it.
Stand up.
Now, there was one crowd interaction part that I did not care for.
Which one?
There was a point at which there was a portion of the crowd that was yelling at me personally to go fuck myself.
Yeah, they did that.
There was a number of people chanting "fuck you, Wheeler," and I was not happy.
It was hilarious because like all me and Noah could do was just like slowly turn toward Kaz and be like,
Wow.
yes. And that taser came out. That was fun.
Fun times. Oh yeah, the taser. Darby Allin from Under the Ring. Yeah.
Yeah, I legitimately didn't know what the fuck was going on because Mox was sitting there doing like a fucking chicken or whatever, and he couldn't get back in the ring. And I was like, oh, somebody grabbed his leg. No, this motherfucker got a taser.
Yeah. But speaking of tasers, I believe there was one such weapon amongst many others happened during AEW Blood and Guts this Dynamite this past week. Anyone else watch this Blood and Guts?
Yeah. I watched it while I was waiting for Will to record Dragonboll. So yeah, I actually had to watch it live.
Sweet.
It was
I thought
very
it
good.
was a great show.
was
Yeah,
pleasantly
people
surprised.
loved the women's.
Oh, it was
did?
it was crazy violent.
I just like what? Go ahead.
I didn't enjoy any of it.
Well, that's not your thing. That's understandable, Cody.
Cody
I mean,
doesn't like to see women bleed.
I don't think any of us do.
Well, I think War Games / Blood and Guts is a bad match.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's not your thing.
I don't like it. It's boring. It's just like inconsequential for 45 minutes, and then the match starts, and I don't know. There's just too much stuff going on.
Well, this is a bad wrestling season for you, then.
Yeah,
I do think that you should be allowed to pin somebody and remove them from the match before the match starts.
Yeah.
That would at least add an interesting dynamic of, by the time the match starts, is there a team that's outnumbered?
Yeah, we need to tweak that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't.
At least for WWE's version, because it's a Survivor series, so you should eliminate people.
Yeah. Right.
What do you think about them all starting in the ring at once and just like elimination down to the last whatever?
I feel like that's too long of a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's long
not
regardless.
I don't know.
I thought the women's one was paced decently, though. I didn't thought there was any
Yeah.
huge lulls.
What? Yeah, and
I thought the entire thing was a lull until Mercedes got in there. But everything before that was very boring and just Sky Blue bleeding like
She bled.
oh my God,
over the place.
insane.
so much blood.
There at some point, her and Julia Hart were like looking for something in the turnbuckle.
Yeah, in the
and
turnbuckle.
They spent like
Dude.
3 full minutes fisting the turnbuckle pads and not getting anything, and the cameraman was just like right there watching it all, and it was like,
Yeah, it's like, dude, cut to
how did they
something
fuck
else.
that up?
And then also,
Commentary
like,
was like, "Whoops."
yeah, also at the same time, before they started digging in the pads, like you were saying, Julia ripped off the little covering for the, the turnbuckle braces or whatever. Like she was gonna, do a move with it or inflict some type of damage, and then she just didn't do shit. She just ripped the cover off the bitch. It's just like whatever.
Thekla, start digging in your butt, twin. Anyway, also, why? Can I ask you guys a question? Can I ask you colliders a legitimate question?
Mm-hmm.
Why do people like Harley Cameron?
Because she's funny.
She's funny in Australia.
Cody, you ask a good question because I
she
also don't necessarily
Is the
understand
most
it.
2007. She's
Well,
the most
she also-
2007's Divas
It's just-
wrestler I've ever seen.
I mean, it's
She's-
very campy.
Also-
But
sucks.
I've grown to like camp as I've gotten older.
Yeah. Also boobs.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah,
I feel like
she's
that
so
does
bad.
play a
She's
factor.
not good at anything. She was
she can also do puppetry.
And ventriloquism.
That's the thing.
And
That's the
sing.
thing I like about
And
her.
play
I think the
instruments.
puppet is literally the only thing I like about her.
She's
Yeah.
up there with the
Other
greats
than
like
that,
Jeff
it's
Dunham.
like kind of cringy.
okay. But all right, so
she
she
did
does
come
all
out
that, but
dressed
she
as Steven.
can't throw a punch. She can't sell. She can't bump.
I think
Well, they had a
can
lot of
yell.
that
we
problem
need to
throughout
roll
that
back
whole
the
match.
scale
Though.
on. We need to roll back the scale on this. Would you be embarrassed if someone walked in and saw her on your TV?
Yes.
No, but I think she fills a different role than the other women. I don't think
because
she's
that,
there
the
to
other
be
person
great
asking
wrestler.
that
She's there
question
to
is
be
also
fun.
going boing.
I think if you want to look at one thing in this match to point to my main criticism of her is at one point they start like going out of the cage, right? And someone throws Jamie Hayter out of the ring and she takes a brutal bump on the steps.
Oh yeah.
And then someone throws Harley Cameron and she just walks down the steps
Funny.
and just
It
like
was.
stumbles and looks like a deer walking on ice for the first time. It was awful. And then Statlander takes like a back bump on the things. And it's just like, she does nothing right. She was so bad at this match.
Yeah.
Mercedes, on the other hand, as soon as she got in the match, it's insane how much better she is than every single other woman in this company. She stands out like an absolute star. She has presence. She knows how to bump. She knows how to sell. She can do moves. She does the little things right. She is single-handedly carrying this division.
I mean, Tony's not that far behind her, but yeah, Mercedes is by far the best in the division.
Tony's just, it's too much. I'm
literally number 1 and 2 on the PWI.
Yeah. I don't know. The timeless gimmick is anything but that. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I just add the match was fun. I mean, just for whatever reasons, but like I had a problem with a lot of the things, just like the mistiming of some spots that happened a lot, fake ducking clotheslines and shit, but actually getting hit. Fucking, it's just a whole bunch of things that's kind of irked my nerves. It was kind of like to Cody's point. It's just like a lot of them, instead of like calling an audible or, whatever, they just kind of like fucked up the move and still tried to go through their choreography anyway. But ultimately, I don't think it took too much away from the match, but it's just like things that irk me. That's
just
the
problem with the business as a whole these days is not enough wrestlers. They're not taught to improvise or work on the fly anymore. So
yeah,
when stuff like that happens, they do not know what to do. And it's a problem. Industry-wide, this is not an AEW criticism. This is a pro wrestling in 2025 criticism.
Yeah, because you used to have 3 or 4 house shows a week where you're working on that stuff, and now there are no house shows.
Mm-hmm. And then
I did. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, and then AEW lost a lot of their house show shit with like Dark Elevation and everything. I mean, they kind of recoup with that on ROH, but like that's still not enough time.
Mm-hmm. As far as spots,
I don't want to be all. Oh yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say I don't want to be all negative because there was some good stuff too.
Yeah, all the stuff with the glass was just insane.
Megan Bain, yes.
Megan Bain, who's been going back and forth between America and Japan and doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like Cass.
Me and Megan Bain traveling together.
I think that 2 things I enjoyed most from this match were the mirror spot with Tony Storm. I thought that was fun and creative.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, something that was much needed in this match because this was the first ever women's Blood and Guts match. There needed to be something that like stood out as like, different and unique for the women. And I thought
the end was good.
Well, like the lead up to the end, but more so the 2 skinny legends sneaking out of the cage.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like that was genius. That was so creative. Something that you would never see in a men's match. Maybe Darby Allin could get away with doing that, but
like nobody would think to try to do that.
Yeah, I thought that was really smart, and like commentary played it up well, and it led to the finish because it's what got them outside, and they attacked the referee and stole the key and basically like locked half the team out of the match, which led to the finish. I
like that. Statlander putting Mercedes through the table off the cage, which took both of them out. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. But like just the way they held Tony down while she beat freaking Mina with the belt, that was cool. I like that shit.
So yeah, really good match, or at least I thought so. A lot of creative stuff.
Then they had the match in the middle, right? Hangman and Hobbs.
Yeah.
That boy fell on his butt and bounced.
Good God, that looked awful.
It's like his spine shot to the back of his head.
I think that might be the worst bump of that match.
I just I don't even really understand the physics of it. Like, how did that happen?
I mean, it's very much like he bounced like DM did on that one pile driver.
Is his ass made of bouncy ball material? Like, I don't understand.
I assume that's how Noah.
I imagine Noah would do the same thing because yeah, exactly. Noah would probably pop back up on his feet though.
He's got basketball butt cheeks.
I was a little disappointed in the finish. I thought the half run with the
cowboy boot
was a little lackluster.
Yeah, I agree. They were setting up for something cool, and then It was kind of lame, especially the for some reason they decided to like spray paint a cardboard box to look like an equipment.
Yeah, it just shot up in the air.
I think it was Excalibur that said that thing weighs a ton, and then a referee just pushes it out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it didn't have the equipment in
That
it.
was bad. Okay. So it's the equipment that makes it heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. And then after the match, Shibata came out and beat up Hangman for a little bit, and Samoa Joe got involved. Eddie Kingston and Hook made the save, and then Hangman announced, because apparently he can just do this, that the title match at Full Gear next Saturday is going to be a steel cage match with Samoa
Well,
Joe.
I mean, he's the champ. He can make that play. And plus, I mean, the Full Gear Concept pay-per-view was named after his bit on BTE anyway.
Yeah, so it's basically his show.
It's basically his.
We are also getting Hangman versus Shibata on Collision, which me and Will did some digging. I think it's the first time ever.
Ooh.
They
Not
did
even in Japan?
They never crossed over in New Japan.
Oh, yeah. That's probably like the time that he was out with the injury.
Well,
and shit.
they were still in the company, but it was right when Hangman started, so he wasn't in like main feuds or anything yet.
Okay.
Oh
cool.
boy! So you're telling me I get to see a first ever match live?
You going to Collision?
Apparently,
Hey! You should have a good time.
I've been peer pressured into going, and it is in Boston next Wednesday. It's Collision and Dynamite. I don't know if they're taping Collision. No, because the pay-per-view's on Saturday. So
It's
Yeah.
a
Is it
3-hour
just
special. It's all
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
3 hours. I gotta sit there for 3 hours.
we were there for like 5.
We were there for
why did I-
5. Yeah.
Why did I agree to this? All
Yeah,
right.
you will also probably get some ROH.
Yeah, you're going to get some ROH, buddy.
God damn it.
It's going to be a lot longer
Enjoy
than 3
Griff
hours.
Garrison.
Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
Exactly.
He's doing
Isn't he like bigger Jungle Boy?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
And he's hanging out with the frat boys or whatever.
Yeah, he's a frat guy.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
No.
Noah, what did you think about Hangman Hobbs?
I loved it. I thought it was so. Hobbs went through that table and it exploded. Great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hobbs fucking bounced on his butt. That looked like it hurt a lot.
We did talk about that.
We did
Oh
talk
my
about that.
God.
We said that if it happened to you, you'd bounce back up onto your feet.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to let you guys handle the men's match because I missed like most of it because I did not watch this live. I caught it on DVR and did not know that there was an overrun. So my recording stopped like well before the end of the show. So
Oops.
I don't even know what happened. And I kind of was bored by most of the match. So
Well, I really liked when Cesaro did the big swing with Orange Cassidy also hanging on to him.
Yeah, that was
He
fun.
did double big swing.
If you care, they did all that pomp and circumstance to get Mike Santana the belt, and he just lost it to Frankie Kazarian.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
Frankie Kazarian's a world champion in 2025.
Damn, I hate Kaz.
Yeah,
Not again.
wait, I'm sorry. What belt did Frankie Kazarian just win?
the TNA World Title.
What? didn't Santana like just win that?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he just beat him. Fuck you.
Now listen, do I own a Kazarian shirt just because it has Kaz on it? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Anyway,
Yeah, no, the men's one had, I think, was a slightly more boring match for a lot of it.
yeah.
It especially when you had however long it took to replace Mark Briscoe when he got injured for
Yeah,
10 minutes.
that's like
which
really
I
the
thought was
only
going to lead
thing.
to something.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He didn't even come up taped out or damaged or whatever. He just came out regular Mark Briscoe.
Yeah,
I told
really.
Will.
Sorry,
I
go
told Will.
ahead.
I told Will I really wanted it to be a Mark Briscoe heel turn. I thought that would have been very. I thought it would have been funny for me because Will said that he's got another match that it didn't make sense for. But I want a Mark Briscoe heel turn where he's like, "I'm glad my brother's dead.
Oh my god!
I'm the one that crashed into that car."
Oh no! You should have died in the womb.
That's exactly what Will was compared to too.
I mean, I did like the Jay Driller on top of the cage on the chairs. That was neat.
I was sure that they were going off the top of that.
Oh
So
boy!
into that table on right next to it. And I was like, that's a terrible idea. Little did I know they still had another terrible idea. When
That table did scare me.
Yeah. When they drug Darby up by his neck, which looked like it was actually hanging him.
Yeah, he got up that ladder quick after that.
Yeah. And then just tossed him off into flaming tables with no protection under him.
Yeah, double flaming tables. And yeah, like you said, Kaz, the last time they did this spot, Cody Rhodes slathered like fire retardant all over himself. And
Whoa,
yeah, Darby did
that's the
not
first time I've heard Noah say that word.
Yeah, we say fire challenged.
But you could tell Darby still had a little bit of fire juice,
Little hot
on him
sauce
after
on
he
him,
came
yeah.
off the tables, and they had to like roll him backstage to
See,
really
but that's the
pat him
thing.
down.
That's the thing, though. That it depends on what accelerant they use. Because if you use the rubbing alcohol, because of I forget whatever percentage that you get. As soon as you light that bitch, it'll go out. But like,
Right.
So
Yeah, I guess I don't know what kind of juice Gabe Kidd had in those little cans.
if he used like the lighter fluid stuff, that shit burns quite a bit. So you got to get it like as soon as that bitch is lit, you should be going through it because it'll put it out faster. But the longer you let that sit, it'll fucking just hot shit burn and just. So that's why they went kind of quick.
Yeah, we should mention Gabe Kidd interfered on the outside.
Yeah,
and
that son of a bitch.
I was so happy to see Gabe Kidd. And by so happy, I mean, I'm glad he's in AEW.
as opposed to being in New Japan.
Yes. He can stay.
Yeah, fuck it, right? Might as well.
Yeah, but he's in tag league, so, for a little longer. But yeah, so what else happened in this match?
Somebody died.
After that, it kind of got boring for a little bit until we got to the end.
Yeah, a lot of
Mox
Superman
tapped
punches.
Yeah, that surprised me. I did not expect Mox to be the guy.
I liked all that exchange between him and O'Reilly. That shit was dope.
And you just like bleeding, Kyle just bleeding buckets.
So much.
All that type 1 diabetic blood all over the place.
Yeah, it's just like the MVPs of Blood Bleed is Sky Blue and Kyle O'Reilly.
Right. And I don't know how they're going to deal with this in the fallout with, Mox being the one to tap out. I think the conclusion to the women's Blood and Guts is actually a lot more interesting because, Tony tapped out for Mina.
Yeah, to save somebody.
Yeah, and I think I can see her spiraling down into her, post title reign depression even more because now everyone hates her because she lost them the Blood and Guts.
Mm-hmm. Where Mox, he lost the team.
Yeah, but he's still like the guy in charge. So
yeah, so it's just like how do people look at him now? It's like you just tapped out in 2 consecutive matches.
Does the team turn on Moxley?
Yeah. Does Wheeler become the new leader?
Yeah, Wheeler is the leader.
I mean, that's what we do on the Japan show.
Yeah, I guess. But then again, you get railroaded after a while.
Well, that's not the point. I just let you guys go off.
Go off, Queen.
Yeah. That's what I say in my head.
Yeah. But I had a great week of AEW, I think. I had a fun time
this
watching
was
them boys.
For as much as I've heard that AEW's been in kind of a lull, I thought this was a very good week for them.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how it's going to change after next Saturday?
Yes.
For Full Gear? Yeah. That card's looking pretty good. I'm excited for Full Gear. But yeah, I think that's it. Should we take another break before we talk about some WWE stuff that happened?
Yes, I think so.
I think so too.
Well, then we'll be right back after these messages.
Stop talking. Okie doke, we're back to talk about tons of WWE stuff because I guess we'll just start at the beginning. I stayed home and watched SmackDown this week, and for the most part,
Nerd.
it's pretty damn great. I did say in the Discord that I really hope Jade Cargill's first opponent is someone serious like Bianca and not BFAB, and it's BFAB.
And he got it. He got his wish.
They teased it differently. Like, she came out, she did her little promo, and then she got interrupted by Charlotte and Alexa. And I'm like, oh, Charlotte and Alexa could be interesting for Jade. And then she got into a confrontation with Michin and BFAB backstage. I'm like, God damn it. And then they booked the match. Like, what the fuck?
The funny thing is, when that happened, I was like, the last time I was on this show was right after the Rumble. And I remember saying, I thought BFAB was okay in the Rumble. And I'm guessing she hasn't gotten any better.
She's never been good. She's never gotten good. She's be bad. Also, during
I'm a fan of her dad, Johnny.
There you
Come
go.
on now.
I mean, they were basically the same color at one point.
What the
Right,
fuck?
but I think one is natural.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah.
Can we give Cody 2 podcast points for that joke, by the way?
No.
Yeah,
Yay.
give him some points. What are you, Chris Hardwick?
What's my total? How many points? How many
What
podcast
was this?
points I got?
Speaking of names that I thought would show up in the Epstein emails,
What's up with that? The game that came back that you was playing last week or whatever? The quiz game. The quiz game.
oh, it's, the new HQ Savvy game.
Yeah. Give Cody-
They issued. They skipped the last 2 weeks, and they're doing it on Sunday this week because it's still in like beta testing. But you can invite people now. For people who don't know, the guy who used to host HQ Trivia has a new game that he's owner of this, and it's like Wordle. And they don't kick you out when you miss something, so you can play longer. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know if it'll take off like HQ did. Probably not. I think you can't recreate certain things like that. But
Real time money
it's
on this one?
it's neat. Yeah, you can win money. You have to be in the top 3, so it means like you have to get. It's like 3 or 4 rounds of Wordle, and the quicker you get the answer right, the more points you get, and the top 3 players win money, and then everyone else wins points that they can use to enter like other games that I'm sure you can win money into. It's a little more inclusive than like trivia, where it's like you miss the first question and you're out. So that part is fun. It's neat. And if you liked watching your phone and you liked watching him say dumb things in a silly suit, you got that. Anyway, if anybody wants a Savvy invite, hit me up. You know who might want a Savvy invite is Lash Legend, who made her debut on SmackDown this week. Her real debut, not her I've been on TV debut.
Yeah.
It was Charlotte versus Nia.
Yes.
And in the middle of the match, or into the match, Lash Legend attacks Alexa Bliss at ringside and causes Charlotte to get distracted and lose. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty cool. And I think Lash and Nia are like an excellent pairing.
Mm-hmm. Put the tag titles on them.
I do find it a little surprising, and I know what this sounds like when I say it, but it is interesting that they have Lash, BFAB, and Jade on the same show.
Yo.
I know what it sounds like, but I feel like you would want to scatter people with similar looks across the show. And I don't mean just black people. I mean tall, jacked women who happen to be black. But hey, they're there, and they're all unique in their own ways. Like BFAB is a bad wrestler, and Jade is an okay wrestler, and Lash is great.
But here's a question: do you say the same about Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka being on the same show?
I could. I could say that.
But
though
they all have a history together, so that makes more sense.
I do think it helps that Asuka and Kairi are, presented differently. I don't know. Lash and Jade are very similar in the sense of we are tall, badass bitches. So we'll see how it plays out. But I don't know. I'm glad that Lash finally got called up and not released. Because at this point, there's a period of time where I'm like, this lady stinks. She's noticeably improved, and she's great. And I think putting her with Nia is going to be awesome for both of them. They also did a segment in the back later where Charlotte was checking on Alexa, and then Dr. Asuka showed up and sprayed her in the face with mist.
That shit was hilarious.
That was funny.
The Kabuki doctors.
Yeah, loved that. Apparently a thing, I missed SmackDown the week before. There's another thing going on with Ilya that I missed because I popped big this week when he did the open challenge and Tommaso Ciampa's music hit. And not like the bad DIY music, but the No One Will Survive. And I'm like, oh, fuck, they're going to do this match.
Oh, shit.
And apparently they did that last week, too, but I didn't watch it. But he's dodging Tommaso for some reason because he says Tommaso's an asshole. So this led to, or a jackass, this led to Ilya versus Gargano, which was good. Not as good as I thought it would be, but good. The other thing that happened on this show, which was something that I've been talking about on this show, Aleister Black confronted Cody Rhodes at the beginning of the show. And I'm like, here we fucking go. They've been listening, and I'm thrilled about it. And it led to a main event match, which didn't get a lot of time. And then Drew McIntyre showed up and attacked the referee and got suspended. And Damian was there too. So maybe a 4-way, or maybe Aleister gets put in the War Games on the Vision side.
That sounds terrible.
Speaking of sounding terrible, they announced 2 matches for the John Cena tournament. The first being The Miz versus Jey Uso. That'll be taking place on SmackDown. And LA Knight versus question marks. Possibly Joe Hendry.
Definitely.
I think Joe Hendry's still beating Solo because I think the pop for him in Madison Square Garden is bigger than whatever show they're doing SmackDown or town they're doing SmackDown in.
But it's not as big as a Matt Cardona return in MSG.
I don't think it's that either.
I think it's that.
I just don't know who you keep a secret against LA Knight. And I was thinking on Tuesday, maybe it's Obafemi. We hadn't seen him in a while. And then the main event of NXT ended and he just showed up. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, get Oba out of here. He needs to be on the roster. Like, Obafemi as a surprise against LA Knight makes sense.
I think Joe Hendry and LA Knight make sense. They're 2 meme wrestlers. They have TNA lore.
They're not meme wrestlers. Joe Hendry's serious.
Seriously, a meme.
Who do we think it could be? If it's not, let's say it's not Joe Hendry and it's not Obafemi. Who do you think it could be? Like a serious answer.
Chris Jericho.
That I think is possible. It just seems like a weird place to return him.
Mm-hmm.
If Jericho does come back, it won't be doing no shenanigans like this. It'll be some separate thing.
I could see him doing shenanigans like this.
I could see him being... he's coming back 100%. And it's either in this tournament or it's in the Rumble. And I don't think there's any other possible spot that he returns in. This tournament would make sense. He's got history with Cena. But
he's not going to win.
I just had a thought, and I don't think it's an outlandish one. Because let's say it's not anyone getting called up from NXT. Though maybe it could be Trick Williams. Because he's ready. He's been ready for a year. What if it's Jeff Hardy?
And they retire? I'm down.
Interesting.
Jeff Hardy versus LA Knight. You wouldn't announce that. You get the pop. And it's like, it's people who don't work here, like they said could be the case, which Jeff Hardy technically doesn't work there. And he has a history with world champions. And did he have a thing with John Cena?
Not really.
No, not really.
Well, a perfect opportunity to say, wow, they could have a match that they never had.
I don't hate that.
I actually hope it's Jeff Hardy now. Which means it's probably going to be Matt Hardy fucking broken doing delete. I want to hear
really
writing
have
on the
some
wall
SmackDown
again.
history, yeah.
I want to hear the good Jeff Hardy music.
I think it's a good possibility that it's Jericho, because then that could also, when he eventually loses in the tournament, we could circle back to him and LA Knight getting a feud, and then maybe eventually becoming a tag team and becoming Y2 Yeah.
Oh no!
I give that joke a 6-7.
Oh, that's not a joke. I think we're getting that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So I'm trying to think of anybody else who he has history with. Carlito.
Carlito just got fired.
Yeah, but he comes back all the time.
What about Jesus?
What if it's Chavo?
I stabbed him. Oh my god, it could be Chavo.
That would suck so much. Imagine being like, ooh, I'm keeping this one a surprise, and it's like, ooh, Chavo. It'd be so fucking terrible. Or the Big Show.
I saw a TikTok today of some guy interviewing people at the TD Garden on Raw, asking them, who do you think is going to be John Cena's final opponent? And like 75% or more of the people in this video legitimately said Edge.
Edge
Make
is
it
not
happen.
going to return in a tournament and wrestle 3 matches before getting to John Cena. But also, Edge still works in AEW, so I hate to bring it to you guys.
I think I have the worst answer
What
for
is
people that Cena has history with. Kane.
Bull Buchanan?
It crossed my mind, what if it's Mayor Kane? It's at where I'm trying to look where this venue is. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh no.
Is it actually?
I'm joking. I'm trying to find out where the MVP arena is, and it's not telling me on Ticketmaster. Hang on. I'm trying to buy tickets. So I can
MVP?
see,
Maybe it's MVP.
Oh, it's Albany, New York.
Oh, so
Wow,
it'll be
there are
Mom
a
Done.
lot of seats available for this SmackDown.
Should I drive to Albany?
You can sit in the third row for 2 tickets, $525, right behind the commentator's desk.
What?
Ooh, should
That
I?
doesn't seem that crazy, honestly.
Should I
Yeah,
make
it
the like
does.
5-hour drive and bring a didn't get all of it sign?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You can also sit camera side in the third row. 2 seats available, $525.
Oh, that's for 2. All right. Yeah. I guess that's not
This
too
is
bad.
honestly a lot cheaper than I thought, because I know that ticket prices are through the roof at a lot of these shows.
Hey, you know how much we pay for our tickets? We paid we paid for 4 tickets, $180.
That's wild. You know how much I paid for my AEW tickets next week?
0.
Yeah, $0. I paid.
So I just trying to make this a little more easy for us. I googled wrestlers from Albany, New York.
okay.
Zack Ryder.
According to the AI overview from Google, a feature that we all know and love, it could be Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Ho!
They say, while many wrestlers known... Hang on, this is a bad AI. This is why AI sucks. While many well-known wrestlers have New York roots like Bobby Fish, Matt Cardona, and Cody Rhodes, their direct connection to Albany is not always as clear. What?
It's Bobby Fish, guys.
That'd be hilarious.
Where's the line?
That'd be hilarious.
I was hoping my Microsoft Copilot would give me a better answer, but it doesn't.
Dalton Castle?
Oh, that'd be... We saw Dalton Castle. That was great.
Yeah. Maybe Tony will let him go work the tournament.
What
I
if
think
it's
that's the
that?
funniest thing to me is like, if Tony Khan were to let Edge go wrestle John Cena, maybe if that match was going to happen, it wouldn't be, can we use Edge for several nights so he can work Jey Uso first and then like Gunther and like 6 people before he gets to John Cena.
What if it's that Japanese wrestler that B-Rob's obsessed with?
Shinsuke Nakamura?
No, I was going to say, I don't think we have to worry about Tony Khan working with WWE anytime soon.
I don't either.
But no, you're talking about Tanahashi. So, yeah, that's
Tanahashi. There we go.
I guess we'll find out after the show comes out.
Yeah, Tanahashi couldn't do it anyway because he already wrestled his last match in the United States ever.
Who was it? I don't even remember who it was against.
I don't care.
It might have been Ishii. I don't remember.
Well, let's talk about Raw. Cody, you were there.
I was.
And
I was
outside of like some minor stuff, this show was also really good.
A minor.
I don't know how much I would have enjoyed watching it on TV, but
B-Rob reading Epstein's emails.
Yeah, got to the arena. Had some decent seats, like almost like right across from the stage. And
are you fucking stander?
Everyone in the arena was a stander for the entire first like 30 minutes of the show. Yeah.
Then he got tired of that shit. Good.
Well, so first we got main event, and we got I guess spoilers for the 2 people that watch main event, but El Grande Americanos versus LWO in a tag match. The Americanos won.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that boy, the speed champion. Well, he was a speed champion.
I think he just lost it.
Yeah, he just lost it.
And then I forget what the next. Oh, it was we had New Day versus Alpha Academy, and Otis is still very over.
Yeah, Otis rules.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I like Otis. And then the show started with Triple Hunter Paul Levesque H for some fucking reason.
I hate this. Why was he there to do this at all?
This was so unnecessary.
I really thought for a second that he was about to go into a Ryback style evil versus good thing there for a second.
Oh yeah, he did talk about like the world right now, and I'm like, this is
everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah,
I legit thought he was just going to go on a tirade about something, which honestly would have been better.
Yeah,
just Triple H losing his cool at people picking on him would be much better than I'm here to moderate a John Cena promo.
Although the funniest thing was the HHH sucks sign that was directly behind him.
Yeah.
That was great. So for some reason he was there and he introduced John Cena, and just an absolute massive roar for John Cena. Like, this was... I think as far as just like a long sustained noise, the loudest crowd I've ever been a part of, bar none. Like, I think I've maybe been a part of like some bigger pops, quick, but like just a sustained noise from like the moment Cena came out until Cena won that title. Like, it was just noise the entire time. It was crazy. Very loud thank you Cenas and Cena chants, and just, it was great. We were eating up everything he said, like him saying in Boston he is invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, it was goosebumps. It was just so good. He really is the best.
You get those goosebumps every time?
Every time. And Dominic was great. I legitimately could not hear a word he said in his promo. The booing was so loud. I have no clue what Dominic said. But
did any of you read that Players Tribune article that Ray wrote today?
I want to, but I haven't read it yet. I saw it going around.
It's very good. It's basically he's writing a letter to Eddie Guerrero, and he really puts Dominic over about how proud he'd be of Dominic. It's very touching. I recommend reading it.
It's weird he ended it with "May every day be another wonderful secret" at the end.
Anyway, this was great because I was starting to have slight buyer's remorse over these tickets because I jumped on them the moment they went on sale, knowing it was Cena's last appearance in Boston. Yeah, and I paid like $700 to go to the show, and then they announced fucking Sheamus versus Shinsuke and Damian Priest versus Rusev and just John Cena appearing, and I was like, God fucking damn it. Like, I'm not even going to see Cena wrestle.
If you think that's bad, though, here's the worst part about that. Sheamus and Rusev both won those matches, which means they're facing each other again.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
That means that, like, of all things, like, maybe we could get Shinsuke versus Rusev instead, or whatever the fuck.
It'd be terrible if Shinsuke did something useful.
But no, we're getting Rusev and Sheamus because they have a slight history with Cena, and that's an easier story to tell. And I'm like, fuck, they have terrible matches, though.
Plus,
people demand.
Plus, if Sheamus wins the tournament and wind up being the last guy to fight Cena, obviously Sheamus would win, and he would also become the first-time Grand Slam champion because that's the only title he hadn't won.
What an absolute waste!
I'm just saying.
That is a question. Does Cena lose the Intercontinental title before his final match or in his final match?
I don't think so. No,
or does he not lose it at all?
I think it would be cool to lose it in his final match. If he's going to lose.
I think it should be on the line. I think because it adds something to the tournament that I think he should hold it all the way through.
Well, here's another thing that I've only fantasy booked just now because the news broke during this show. What if Joe Hendry's not in the tournament and John Cena issues an open challenge on Monday that he answers and Dominic costs Cena the title and they pivot the title to Joe Hendry and it turns into Joe Hendry and Dominic Mysterio?
I mean, that's fine too.
I could see something like that happening.
I could see it happening. I don't particularly love it. I would rather he hold the belt a little longer, but that dude's showing up at MSG. There's no question. It's just a matter of where.
But yeah, I was very happy that Cena did get to wrestle on this show because it would have been just a travesty if he only cut a promo
in his own town.
But the moment Dominic's music hit, like everyone knew, and it was like, fuck yes. And this match was like, honestly, probably not technically sound at all, but it didn't matter. It was peak pro wrestling. Like we were biting on every move, everything. Just one of the best live experiences I've ever had for wrestling. Cena winning the Intercontinental title, the only title he's never held. It was beautiful. But then, man, did the crowd absolutely die for Damian Priest and Rusev. Fuck Rusev, so I don't care. But like, I felt a little bad for Priest because it was like you could hear a needle drop. Yeah.
The music says "All rise for the bad guy," and everyone sat down. Everyone listened to B-Rob.
There's nothing wrong about Damian Priest. Like, he's good, and he seems like someone the crowd could get behind, but like, his music kind of stinks. And he's just been floundering since losing the title, and he's not booked in a way that you want to root for him. It's kind of a bummer. And then he lost to fucking Rusev, so...
Yeah, that was shocking.
Because you got to get to Rusev versus Sheamus.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it? Because I feel like that was definitely what they were going for.
So they had those matches. We talked about them advancing. They also announced Solo versus question marks. I'm thinking Joe Hendry here. They also announced a match that I'm very excited to see. Javon Evans against Gunther.
Yo!
Yeah, that's going to fucking be crazy, I bet.
I was hoping you said slap, because that's what's going to happen a lot, too.
I think we're in for quite the Raw this week, just based on...
slap him out of the air.
Based on it being MSG, Cena's there, the matches they have for this tournament, it seems like it's going to be a pretty hot show.
Yeah.
Speaking of hot, Stephanie Vicaire took on...
Too many hot women.
Took on Raquel Rodriguez, or... what's her other name that Wade Barrett
Big
says
Mommy Cool.
Every week? Wade Barrett calls her Raquel Gonzalez, and he's like, "Oops." Anyway, that was a match. It was fine. Nothing terrible. And then after the match, Nikki Bella turned on Stephanie Vaquer as expected.
I was frankly shocked.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I
She's
think
always a
Nikki Bella
badass.
is such a bad actress that like I can't believe her being a babyface. Like everything, the way she talks comes off so inauthentic that
That's just
it
how
makes
she
sense for her to be a
sounds.
heel.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's the
exactly.
thing. It's not a slight against her. I mean, it kind of is because she can't act as a face. But
You know what?
but I like this. I like this program, and I'm looking forward to watching both of them on my screen at the same time.
Real quick, I briefly talked about it earlier, but they did one of those. I'm assuming like international Netflix that don't have ads probably saw it, but the U.S. audience might not have. LA Knight cut a promo in the crowd, and that was recorded like right next to me. It like got cut off, right? Like, and everyone online was like, "Oh, they cut LA Knight off. Like, why would they do that?" And it's like, it's very much LA Knight's fault. As standing right next to the promo, there is a guy standing there behind the camera with a countdown clock, like clear as day, showing LA Knight how much time he has left in this promo, and he's still got to get all his shit in, so he didn't finish it in time.
You didn't
I'm like
get all
sitting
of
there
it.
watching it, and it's like this dude won't shut up, and it's like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. He's still rambling. He hasn't even like said yeah yet. Like, there's no way this dude's finishing this promo, and sure enough, he didn't. So that's on
I
him.
like that they do those. I hate that they do them not for us, because I remember going to like one of the first shows they started doing that, and I was in a box and like they filmed it in the box like 2 seats over, and I thought it was really neat, and it's a cool perspective to have, and it seems like a bummer that they don't do more of that for the actual audience. But what can you do?
Well, like, are they available anywhere, or do they just only get shown there?
I think they put them on YouTube after, but I'm not doing that.
Really?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
go
I think
watch that.
they post them on socials and stuff too.
What else we got here?
CM Punk, World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, they set up the War Games
Yeah,
with the men.
War games.
They actually set up both War Games, but the setup for the men was pretty fun. Also kind of weird. So like Punk came out there, and what was it? Logan
calling
Paul
out
came
Logan.
out and was like doing the same thing that the Democrats did this week, where they're like, "Man, you can't fight against him. You got to join him." I got beat up once, and all of a sudden I'm part of the Vision. So,
man, this to me came off like this. They're trying to kind of make this part of Bronson Reed's character, in the sense that he beat the shit out of Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins just inexplicably joined him, and now he just beat the shit out of Logan Paul, and now Logan Paul is joining him.
So he's secretly the leader.
I don't know. It just seems like there's a trend here, and they're doing this thing where it's like they're
it's
trying
game
to show
rules.
that
They jump
Bron-
them in.
Bronson Reed is just so powerful that like you hit enough tsunamis and it turns you into his friend. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, it's like I would rather be on his side than to take that again.
yeah, which is interesting, I guess. But anyway, Jey Uso came out and Cody Rhodes joined the fray, and
Cody joining this is a little interesting because they showed him earlier in the night congratulating Cena on the title win, but he's been kind of detached from all of this, and they still have 2 spots open on each side. I assume Alistair joins on the Logan side. I was thinking, here's the reason I was thinking it was Obafemi against LA Knight. Neither of those guys are advancing in that tournament, and I thought that they put Obafemi in the Vision and LA Knight on the babyface side. Which could be something. But I don't know. They got 2 more spots to fill. I assume Alistair's one of them because he's programmed with Rhodes.
I think we get Brock Lesnar and John Cena.
We're going to end the show now.
I couldn't tell if that was a good sound or a bad sound at first.
No, I hate it. I hate it.
I mean,
You know
I don't
who's
know.
Never been Intercontinental Champion, Brock Lesnar.
And who's never been in War Games? Neither of them. But
That's
I think
okay.
it'd be cool to have
that.
I think Cena might want to do one before he retires. Especially it could be an easier night for him. Have him come out last. Get his shit in, and then
Are tickets
call it a night.
not available for are they having trouble selling this venue?
I have no
Do you
idea.
think Brock Lesnar will pop a number? Cena's already announced her Survivor Series.
I mean, he doesn't anymore. Brock Lesnar in 2025 is not a draw,
No.
but
Maybe in a courtroom.
he gets drawn.
I did
sketch.
like they're all backstage and Adam Pearce is calls Regal in to yell War Games. I like that. I don't care that it's a trope. It's my favorite one. What I didn't like was the main event, the Kabuki Warriors against Charlotte and Alexa.
Why this match ruled?
It wasn't time to take the belts off of them.
You're not wrong there.
They should have kept the titles, but it did set up the War Games. Kabuki Warriors won the tag titles because they're the most team of all the teams right now. And what happened after that? Lash and Nia showed up and started beating up Charlotte and Alexa, which led to Io returning and Rhea Ripley returning and baby faces and all that. And then Rhea yelled War Games. And then there's 2 open slots here. Is it Maxine and Becky?
No, it's AJ Lee and Becky.
Yeah, because
they did announce next week that Becky Lynch is defending her Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree, and I think AJ Lee returns in Madison Square Garden and costs Becky Lynch the title.
fuck yes. That
And
Maxine
get added
title
to
win.
War Games.
I forgot about this because this is what I was saying earlier. I think Raw next week is going to be like an all-timer. That was on my list earlier this week of this show's going to fucking rule.
Would you say you didn't see that on your bingo card or something?
Oh, I did see it on my bingo card. I wrote the fucking bingo card. I think Raw's going to be really, really good next week. And maybe I'll be wrong and we'll talk about it. How wow, that sucked. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Javon and Gunther is going to be too good. Solo versus Joe Hendry is going to be too good. Or Solo versus Chris Jericho will be really good. And then Joe Hendry versus John Cena will be really good. I don't know. I think that they've picked an interesting time to make things good on these shows because this is normally a pretty shitty time of the year for wrestling. It's a shame they're all going to be War Games matches, which suck. But,
John
the setup's
Cena's
fun.
retirement tour certainly adds some intrigue.
I do want to pivot over to NXT briefly.
New Speed
Why?
Champion.
Yeah, we got to talk about the new speed. No, well, kind of. So they did a thing a few weeks ago where Sol Roku got injured and had to surrender both of her titles, the speed title and the
North American.
the North American title, the national championship.
So they're
She had to surrender that, and that was like 3 weeks ago. And now she's cleared, but the tournament for the speed title is still happening. And I can't imagine why you wouldn't just give her the belt back and let the winner of the tournament face her. Because she's just fine now, and she's got a match with what's her name, Blake Monroe next week. I think it's next week.
Yeah. Because fuck you.
What
That's
was
why.
What was her injury?
Her leg.
She had a little boo boo on the leg, but apparently it's not that bad. So they made her surrender the titles immediately. Blake won it off Zarya, and now Zarya is challenging for the speed title against, I think, Fallon. And why not just make that a match that you face Sol for the title? I don't know. It's dumb. They love taking titles off people in NXT without matches.
That is so true. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
So
It
often.
sucks. It's like the worst thing they do there. They announced another thing. They announced a bunch of stuff for the Gold Rush card, which we don't have to go through, which is like 2 episodes of NXT at Madison Square Garden's theater. Not important. We don't have to go through all that. What they did announce during John Cena's promo on Raw was that the Saturday night's main event that has his final match will be NXT versus main roster talent.
Huh.
And that's not good.
What? Oh,
Because-
based on your card?
I mean, no, not the card that I read on Squared Circle, but like, think about the people in NXT right now. Only 2 of them are main roster ready, and one of them just got signed to the main roster, or he got signed to WWE, and he'll be like, he's already had a WrestleMania moment. The other is Trick Williams. You could probably make an argument that Javon is main roster ready, but he's about to lose to Gunther on Raw. So, like, I guess you're getting an Ethan Page match on this Saturday night's main event against someone from the main roster. A Ricky Saints match, a Blake Monroe match, which, like, Blake's ready. But, like, who does she face? I don't know. This sounds like not the greatest Saturday night's main event. Anyway, Trick Williams took on Ricky Stanks in the main event of a last man standing match, which was way better than I expected it to be, honestly. They did some cool spots. They did the shit they do every week where someone crashes through the cardboard cutout at the podium. I hate that. And then they brawled into the crowd, and they did a spot where Trick was standing on the barricade with the announce table behind him, and then Ricky ran down the crowd and speared him from the crowd through the announce table. That was pretty cool. And Ricky won, and then as the show is like literally ending, Obafemi's music hits, and like, oh my god, Obafemi's back, bye! Like, as quick as they could get it out. Like, they had no time. His music played for 10 seconds before they cut to 2.5 men.
Yeah, NXT doesn't get that overrun anymore.
No, they sure don't. But yeah, that's a show. It's tough to get through, but it's happening, and you know, they're all in the same building on Monday, so
Might as well do a show.
yeah, might as well. Speaking of shows, this was one. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before I do all the stuff at the end? Kaz?
No.
Yeah. Go listen to Utlimo Dragonboll every Saturday. If you have watched the Dragon Ball Z before, come watch it again or just listen to it like Paul does. Or watch them all with us. We're just finishing the Frieza saga this week. So if you're ready to be off planet Namek for good, this is the week.
Boy, is
Legitimately
Paul.
good show.
I feel like you saying for good, and you're not the one who's seen the show.
This is true. I don't. Well, I can't spoil it, but there is a reason it's for good. I think. I believe.
I'm not going to
You
say anything.
believe? And Joe Hendry?
I have not seen it, but I don't think you've seen The Last of Frieza.
I don't
I'm also
know.
not going to say anything.
By not saying things, it's
at least he's not direct about it like Will is.
Yeah. Oh, boy, that he pisses me off so bad.
We actually talked about it. We talk about it this week.
I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm screaming in my car, like, shut up.
I'm at the point in Ultimo Dragon Ball where it's clear that Will is annoyed that we're watching Ryback YouTubes and podcasting. Where he's made numerous wake up and feeding time jokes that don't make any sense to me. And that's it. That's just where I'm at. I'm 5 episodes behind.
But we're having a good time. I'm having a great time. I've enjoyed all of it so far. So yeah, come. If you're not listening, you're missing out. Come join us.
It is my favorite podcast for a thing I'm not going to watch that I listen to as much as I can.
Also, make sure you're on the Patreon because B-Rap's going to join us next month for the next movie.
Oh, yeah. I'm joining y'all for 2 movies. Yeah, Tree of Might. Hell yeah. But I'm joining y'all for 2 movies. Not only are we going to do Tree of Might, We're going to do Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, all of us are doing Dragon Ball.
All of us. Every one of us.
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you
You're
are.
doing it.
You're doing
I'm
it.
not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm busy
flying,
that day.
I'm flying to your fucking house and make you watch it.
Oh, you want to come visit? That'd be cool. We could hang out.
I'm considering it.
Yeah, see what
That
those
would be
wings
fun.
are all about that you ate that was so much better than.
Oh, I
Blood and
found
guts.
numerous wing places here that are excellent. I have not found any good Tex-Mex restaurants. But
come back
yeah,
here
come
for
visit. It snowed on Monday.
That sounds nice. It was 60 degrees here on Monday.
Maybe it was Tuesday it snowed. Whatever day that it got the cold front came through. I've learned one thing about moving to Charlotte that is so dumb that doesn't make any sense. Apparently, we don't have like a Doppler radar, so our weathermen are not good at this. Like the
They
city
don't have
itself,
AccuWeather there.
they don't. So like they're getting it from another city nearby and like echoing it. And there was no talk of snow. And then all of a sudden, like the gray clouds rolled in, and I'm like, I just look out the window. I'm like, it's snowing right now. It's only 40 degrees, and like nothing stuck, but it was just flurries nonstop. And then it was pretty crazy for a minute. I drove to Target. It was nice. I'm getting canceled on this show. First of all, I said you can't have 3 black women on the same show. Then I said who wants to go to Riyadh season, and then I said I went to Target. That's like Blue Sky's biggest. I have such a target. Yeah, crazy. It snowed.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
I say that like it's crazy, like it didn't fucking snow in Houston before I left. An insane amount.
Yeah, too much. It snowed so much that it became a crisis. Oh wait, no, not the last time. The last time it was fun. People were like doing fun stuff in the snow.
It was like
It's usually not
inches. Did I
Yeah.
ever send you the video of my outdoor cats running through the snow?
I think so. I do remember that. I think.
It was great. They didn't know what to do either. Anyway, we didn't get all of it, folks. But we'll try again next week. Sign up for the Patreon. A lot of stuff coming up because it's the end of the year. And for Cody, and for B-Rob, and for Kaz, and for Mr. Gay, we will see you next week when we talk about Joe Hendry versus John Cena.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Someone booted.